Okay.
There's more beer in the fridge.
Yeah, but I'm driving.
No, I'm talking about for me.
Oh.
Oh, but you can have some too. You can sleep here if you'd like.
We will be free for when the rising tide is turned in every London quarter. Parliament comes crashing down with Robert's Rules of Order.
Okay. Friday, January the 10th. Welcome back to whatever the heck this is called.
We'll come up with something. We're new.
It's the Mike and Caryn Ann show.
Da 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 da.
By the way, a little bit of twisted irony. My sister's name is Caryn Ann too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Does she spell it the same way I do?
No.
Okay. Well.
Anyway, irony aside, and no, my sister doesn't claim me sometimes either.
Most sisters do not claim their brothers.
Okay, here's the question of the day for Friday, the 10th of January, 2020. If it can be proven exactly when the quorum was no longer present.
Oh God, I got a headache already.
The point of order relating to the absence of a quorum.
God.
A, is not permitted to affect prior action. B, can be given effect retrospectively by ruling of the presiding officer subject to appeal. They're always subject to appeal. C, automatically makes all prior action null and void. D, has no effect on the status of a question pending when the meeting adjourns for lack of a quorum. This is getting into the weeds, folks.
Okay. I think I know the answer, but I want you to read it again because I've had beer.
Okay. I'll read the whole thing. If it can be proven exactly when the quorum was no longer present,
Oh, got it.
the point of order relating to the absence of a quorum,
Mm-hmm.
A, is not permitted to affect prior action.
God. Okay. That's a kind of I'm reasoning through it now.
Yeah.
That's wrong. That's wrong because if it can be determined when quorum was lost, then anything. Okay. All right. I'm reasoning through it. Okay. What's the next one?
Can be given effect retrospectively by ruling of the presiding officer subject to appeal.
I believe that's the right answer. What's the next one?
Automatically makes prior action null and void.
No, because that would be the everything. Even okay. No.
D, has no effect on the status of a question pending when the meeting adjourns for lack of a quorum.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it does not.
Because it does, of course. That's just dumb. I believe it's B.
And you are correct.
Yay! So what do we need to talk through on that?
349, 21 to 28.
Because actions done without a quorum are illegal.
Yeah.
Illegal is used in invalid. Let's use that word instead. And actually, that was one of the arguments in that latest California debacle.
Mm-hmm.
I argued that there wasn't a quorum at a certain point. They didn't convince the Judicial Committee. They felt that was unfounded.
Well, the funny thing is A and C here contradict each other on these choices.
Well, but they're both wrong,
Yeah.
so...
A says not permitted to affect prior action, and C says it makes the prior action null and void. Well,
And neither are correct.
right. D doesn't make any sense, because it says has no effect on the status of a question pending when the meeting adjourns for
What does that mean?
The only thing I can figure they're saying is that...
Is that it doesn't mean it's...
Because if you have a adjourn for a lack of quorum, the question dies, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't get that. I think... I could make an argument for that one to say it doesn't... It remains... No? Because it's not even a valid question. You can't even say it remains viable because it exists.
Because
God damn it. God. It's as if it was never made.
Right.
I better have another drink.
Because lack of a quorum means, you can't...
You didn't have a meeting.
Right. And most of the time, if you have a lack of a quorum, you either do a quorum call or you recess. But you don't adjourn.
28. Oh, never mind. It does go to 28. Never mind. Ignore me. Because it's hard to figure out when the quorum was lost, it says generally it does not affect prior business. But if there's clear and convincing proof, such a point of order can be given effect retrospectively by a ruling of the presiding officer subject to appeal. Well, to me that makes sense.
Asterisk.
Oh, no. I don't like them.
It's at the bottom there. What happens when a question is pending when a meeting adjourns because of the loss of quorum for any other reason is determined by the rules given on 236, 237. If such a question, however, was introduced as new business and is proven that there is already no quorum when it was introduced, its introduction is invalid, and to be considered at a later meeting, it must be brought up as new business.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what I had said. Illegal, but invalid.
But also that negates D right there.
Yeah.
Because D was have no effect on the status of the question. What they're saying is it's invalid. I mean, declares it invalid, so that eliminates D right there. It actually puts some sense to that.
Now yeah. You want to know what makes it, it's because they're lifting exact language out of this book out of context. That's why it sounds like it doesn't make sense.
Right.
They're expecting you to memorize this thing. You know, and listen, I've memorized whole books of the Bible, but I am not going to be memorizing whole chapters of Roberts. Thank you, ma'am.
That was the case. We really would get you certified.
Yeah, no. I memorized
and committed.
I memorized the book of Romans once.
Folks, we may do daily devotionals to bylaws, but we're not that crazy.
Not that crazy, but I did memorize the book of Paul, a bondservant of Jesus Christ. Never mind, I won't do it to you. All right, are we done? Oh.
That covers that question.
You're the presiding officer.
I'm the presiding officer. We're adjourned.
Fever! Let's hear the opposition side. Like a stubborn donkey's bray. All opposed? You say nay. Opposed! Opposed! The motion carries anyway.
Hi there, this is Caryn calling. I ordered extra soy sauce with my delivery and I didn't get any soy sauce. I ordered extra soy sauce, I didn't get any. Is your manager in today?
God.